just thought I'd wait till the 8 seconds YouTube gives me before I say, fuck, Joey Votto was done for 2 to 3 months. I mean, he wasn't hitting that well. He was only hitting about 205. Had like four, maybe 5 home runs. And he was really only slotted into a starting spot if he was the DH. Can't really feel like that. I mean, that's not really the biggest deal as a first baseman, but he's done for 2 to 3 months, which means we are in damn near the end of May, June, July. August is going to be about the earliest he comes back. And if that's the case, well, at least he gets the last month of the season, and hopefully we're in a position where we can be in the running for a postseason spot. I don't know how likely that is, given we're about 20 and 30 thus far. Oh boy. Despite the fact how I absolutely despise how MLB The Show handles D potential prospects or potential in general, I think I'm going to call up Carlos Casilla. Very good fielder, decent speed, probably our best clutch player, even though he's been down in the minors, and he actually hit pretty well. Or was that Boris Chang? I don't remember which one it was. One of those two hit well. Boris Chang, on the other hand, doesn't hit righties as well, hits lefties. So I think I'm going to play more of the balanced approach guy as opposed to somebody who's a little bit more platoon than I would like. And you know what? I think he's going to start pretty much immediately. If I sound a little nasally, well, it's fortunate that we're here in Tampa Bay in the juice box. I'm a little sick with a little summer cold, and hopefully this orange juice, preferably sugar-free because I'm diabetic, will help us out. But I'd rather us get some wins, and we can deal with that later. I have no idea who this pop star is. This is just showing my age as first pitch. Oh, okay, nice cut fastball. I was expecting some kind of Ephus pitch, but we will take it. We've got more nasty stuff to deal with in terms of Zach Eflin. He is 0-6 this season. He has a 5.12 ERA, but his whip isn't that bad, so he's still, a problem. All right, Jonathan India with a 3-run homer, and Tyler Wade with a 2-run triple gives us a 5-0 lead early in the game. And here is Carlos Casilla's first plate appearance, and he is going to rip this sinker into right field for both his first hit and his first major league RBI. He is a deep potential player. He'll probably get sent back down at some point, maybe when Stevenson returns, because he can also play first. Stevenson is a long ways away as Will Myers ends up retrieving the baseball and saving it for Casilla's own ball case. Yodi Chirinos is going to be the trivia question answer if you're ever going to wonder who gave up Carlos Casilla's first hit in Major League Baseball. Hopefully he's got a ton more in him for us. Right? Ali Watt is literally the only player ever to go 1 for 1 with an RBI and never, ever, end up with another plate appearance. Now, this is highly unlikely at this point because I don't see him getting injured. Just thought I'd throw a nice fun fact out there, and Casilla now gets his first base on balls. Sounds like it's only a matter of time before he gets his first home run and, hell, his first stolen base, but we'll see when that happens. This is not one of those opportunities, despite the fact I love to run up the score. Ellie De La Cruz is going to rip this one to left field, and Casilla will move up 1 base with De La Cruz right behind him. That wasn't a very hard hit ball, only coming off the bat at 64 miles an hour, despite it being thrown at 90. And De La Cruz even realizes, hey, I didn't hit that hard. I know that's what I'm known for, some hard hits, but it is what it is. Rosario, unfortunately, going to strike out on the inside sinker. That'll be the second out here in the 4th inning. Jonathan India, almost batting 300. You know what? I am loving the fact that he is actually getting some offensive numbers up there. 12 home runs, 28 RBIs. He leads the All-Star voting for second baseman, and then unfortunately back down to the third baseman, and Diaz will throw him out. And as you can see, the Rays are being no-hit at this point. They also have 2 errors, so this game is not going their way. Casilla, his second plate appearance. Already got a hit, and swings and misses, and unfortunately that'll be his first strike. And I mean, listen, it's bound to happen. Split finger fastball, not a pitch a lot of guys throw nowadays, and it really, at least from Chirinos, isn't all that good. 5 inches of break is okay. You expect more like, whoa, that was such a weird swing. No boy. Nonetheless, he's a rookie. We're not concerned. Right, another runner in scoring position, this time at second. Can he drive him in here in the 7th? Not that it is all that necessary. I'm not expecting our bullpen to give up like 9 runs. Fly ball to left field, and it bounces down and over and into that. I don't even know what section that is, but nonetheless, it is a double. No, actually, it's a single. It's a double. I'm not sure. De La Cruz, though, has 3 hits in today's ball game. Can he get number 4? Ground ball to first. And the pitcher is going to cover first base and do a get through the 7th. So hopefully you guys can stretch. I know I will at this point in time. 13 hits for us, 9 runs. They've only got 3 as it's looking like we're going to run away with this one. Of course, you never know. As we jump to the top of the 9th, facing Garrett Clevenger. Casilla looking for yet another hit. We're already up 8. And this is the first time he is facing a major league lefty. 9th pitch from Clevenger. Ooh, swing and a miss inside. Looking to see if he can get a 3rd hit in his MLB debut. Unfortunately, cannot connect on the sinker. 2nd pitch. Ooh, another inside sinker. This time even further. Almost hitting him in the kneecap. As Casilla, I think he might go down for a 2nd time. And he's definitely going to do so. The 94-mile-an-hour sinker does him in 3 in a row. But we get the victory, and honestly, Garcia gets the monkey off his back. A lot of rookies come into the major leagues, and they struggle, but he had a damn good game. Didn't have a ton of pressure on him. Drove in a couple runs. That's what we like to see. I'm not expecting him to, go ham as a rookie and maybe surpass Ellie De La Cruz as our best rookie, but you never know. He's a contact hitter, out of 500 thus far with 2 RBIs, 2 runners on each of the corners. Fly ball to left field. This will be hopefully a sacrifice fly. The runner from 3rd. Mandal will score, sliding across home plate. It is 1-0 Reds. Would like to beat the Rays and at least take this series from them. They are like 2nd in the division in the AL East. Casilla comes up for yet another runner in scoring position opportunity, and it's going to be a fly ball out, man, in the right. I thought he absolutely smoked it, but unfortunately it didn't happen. Poche, the reliever in Tampa, ground ball to 2nd. He'll be thrown out as Ramirez makes the catch. And the Rays end up taking this one. See it. It's his first over, but come on, it's bound to happen. We did drive in a run, which is a positive. Literally the only run we had all game. Still, oh no, we're not back in the juice box. Yes, I forgot. Casilla got sat in the 2nd game of that series, so he ended up playing 3rd. Nonetheless, Marcus Stroman is going to be man who face longtime veteran. 4.52 ERA, a 1.5 whip, not the greatest, but it's not the worst. As Casilla smokes this one down the 3rd baseline. Christopher Morel is not going to make that play, as he is able to get a hit off of, let's be honest, a guy who's probably an all-star. Taking the extra lead on Cruz, known for his stolen base prowess. Casilla slides in, and the throw is too low as Swanson is unable to retrieve it. That is his first career stolen base. So he's basically got a lot of things out of the way. Got a single, got some singles, got a stolen base. Hell, all we need is the home run, maybe a double, a triple. A triple's probably unlikely, just given he's not the fastest, but he's not that slow. So Ahmed Rosario has an opportunity to drive him in 2-2. Ground ball to 3rd. Morel chooses to go to 1st. That is a Furious choice RBI. And the Reds go up 1-0 for yet, like the 3rd straight game. He's now batting .429, which is good, and then it's turned to night time as a liner right past Morel, who kind of half-assed that one. He could have grabbed it if he put just a little bit more effort, but his lack of effort is plays in our favor as Ellie De La Cruz comes to the plate. He is the tying run here in the 5th. 0-2 in. Ground ball to first. And, oh, man, unfortunately, De La Cruz is... I'm not sure what happened there. Either way, Casilla is off the base paths. But he ends up returning back to it as Albert Alzolay ends up smacking him in the butt cheeks with a four-seamer. De La Cruz can bring him around as he reaches out for a pitch, but unfortunately it didn't have the greatest of contact. So it ends up being a floater to second base. Casilla is 2 for 2. His on-base percentage is 1,000 today. As he did get a walk in, he's going to rip this one to short. Dansby Swanson jump throw, and Casilla ends up beating out the rainbow throw. As the tying run will now come to the plate. Can we bring him across? Take a look at that again. Swanson, you're not Derek Jeter, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Not everybody can be him, despite how much people crap on him defensively. Speaking of shortstops, here's De La Cruz. All right, he can at least bring him around. It is 3-1 count, and Trevor Rosenthal ends up missing on the fastball, and now both runners are on. And time for Ahmed Rosario. He does have a 2-run shot earlier. He would take the lead late. He batted .264 this season. He's got like 5 or 6 home runs. Good to see, because, I mean, listen, we're not paying him that much, but we like what he is producing. And he's going to reach out for a slider into right field. It lands. Suzuki comes up throwing. Casilla slides in safe. And, bro, you slid right on that bat. That didn't hurt. Rosario with a clutch hit. How are we going to come up with this? We're not going to get it. Not going to get it. I mean, we had 2 outs. Worth a shot. It's unfortunate. MLB The Show, can you please bring back the ability to watch the game? You know, when you're in a player lock situation, like, I would have liked to have seen how it ended. Jeez, I'm sure the people out here would have also. Ran over. All right, Kyle Hendricks is going to be the man on the mound. 5.31 ERA. He is 2-4 this season. And 3-2 count. And listen, a guy not known for really throwing that hard is very effective. I'm not going to say he's like Greg Maddux. He's like zero sugar Greg Maddux. Let's put it that way. 88 miles an hour from a fastball, 80 on a circle change that gets grounded to second. Casilla ends up with yet another fruitless AB. We're up 8-0, so we're not relying on him, despite the fact he's hitting the number 6 hole. Ground ball to third. And unfortunately, through the 4th inning, he can't get him yet another hit. He's got a ton of opportunities, given that the scoreboard keeps going up for us. 10-1, and fielder's choice. His runners will be at the corner, so at least he gets on, but it's not with a hit. And he's going to take a swing at a sinker, and it is not going to end up on the grass. So here in this ball game, he is not going to get a hit. But Jake Fraley has a historic game, 4 for 5 with 4 long balls. I think he's one of like 20-some-odd players to ever hit 4 home runs in a game. The funny thing is, I'm actually thinking about trading him. Not going to lie to you. Sam Navarro has been one of our, honestly, the best pickup. 4-2, not a bad ERA, pitching very well. We're not paying him that much, which, I mean, is probably a crime on my end. We'll pay him in the offseason, I promise you. As Casilla, unfortunately, is going to pop this one up into, oh man, foul territory, unfortunately, out. Of course, I wouldn't have to worry about paying him if MLB The Show just, listen, if you're on the 40-man roster, at the MLB level, you're supposed to get a prorated amount of the MLB minimum. I know that would cause probably some issues budget-wise, but just do it. Just freaking do it. Unfortunately, Casilla is going to strike out, and we'll end up on first again. Fielder's choice. Oh, sorry, an error. As Feliciano hits this one right to first is Brown. Oh, man. Come on. How did the pitcher know that he was even going back to first that quick? Like, most of the time, the pitcher is not moving. Casilla, with an opportunity to get a hit, is going to hit this to left. Oh. At least we're up 3-0. We end up winning this ball game. The shadows start to creep in. 3-2, ended up holding off a late onslaught of 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th to pick up the victory. Right, Jameson Tyrone active on the mound as Casilla comes to the plate. runner in scoring position, and he's going to float this one to, oh man, that was, I thought that would have landed, it didn't, as now we are now down 5-0 early in the third. As you can see, a ground ball to short. Dude, it's been a hot minute since you got a hit. I mean, it's only been, what, 4, 5 games in your career, so you probably should be a little bit more patient. 3 for 14 in this series with a fly on the ground out today. And he chases a knuckle curve. Tyone does it himself and throws it first. And we are still down 4. So we have chipped back in. We're now down 3. We're not going to cut the lead in half with a swing like that or a circle change in the dirt. Damn. Strikes out. I think we're 6th time this season thus far. It's all right. Listen, bro. Just get one. Okay, never mind. Pops this one up to shortstop, and Dansby Swanson is going to easily make the play. The Cubs will pick up the victory. The funny thing is we're not that far out of the division because our division is so cramped together. As a matter of fact, the next time you will see me will be, hell, probably tomorrow. There will be live stream. We will face a familiar team, the Toronto Blue Jays. I will be live streaming that both on Kick and on YouTube as, the Yankees and Angels trade big contract for big contract. I'll let y'all later. Peace out.